Hey man, you already know. Tapping on the who's going crazy. JM. Hey look. Figaro facts. Hey look, I don't want no problems. Start nothing. No else. Had to bounce on here, make the thing. Said people hate on me. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Man, if you really who's, you already know what's going on. I ain't gotta break too much down or nothing on the hood. But what I am gonna say is, dead homies, this is what I could say. What's been going on? I'm not gonna go back and forth with how my page get took, why it get took, who get it took. It don't even matter no more. I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the who's going, but it's crazy how dead homies. I'm 100. I'm serious. I'm not no nigga that you can buy for his name. I'm not no person that you know what I'm saying, gonna do stuff just for content. I don't lie. I'm not gonna take up for somebody that I don't personally took up for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it then and then act like say something now because I beef with him. This is what I did do. Dead homies. Don't ever forget this. Like it happened a different way or something. Look, this is what I did do. Dead homies. Pull up on you when you come back. I'm doing something else. Look, this is what I did do. GM. From jump on lanes, this how you know I'm a real one from jumping. And I don't do no, you know what I'm saying? If I think it's supposed to happen, I'ma make sure it happen on West Side lanes. Look, it was never no everybody that's bad on lanes. I'm saying you bad from I'm on you from jump. I got a thing going in my head how it's about to go. And on lanes, I'm smart. I don't from jump. I'm like everybody ain't go just be on me and think I'm just from jump. I was on some shit like I ain't gonna have everybody just on me. The people who are supposed to, I know what I'm saying I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So on lanes, long story short, I put the play on it to put it all out there with Munchie from jump. Dead homies. I'ma keep it real. I put the play out there to put it out there with Munchie from jump just because we all know that something happened then on lanes. This I'm not just talking to the who's right now. Like say if I was talking to my bro right next to me, GM. Hey, Brayz. This how I be telling him. Hey, Brayz. Anyways, like I said, dead homies. Jump. Let me go back just in case y'all ain't I ain't start off where I was supposed to be start off with before the homie get up on me. So look, dead homies. I put the play on Munchie the whole time. I get up on, but I'm telling niggas like I ain't about to be. You blow it down while I pop it. GM is still so you know I get him. I put the play on Munchie the whole time. On the dead homies, I call C-Star, tell C-Star, look, y'all know what's going on Bloods. 4-Leaf, look, it's a whole, everybody know. 4-Leaf there, 4-Leaf know what's going on. 4-Leaf was just, C-Star, you know what I'm saying? 4-Leaf is just right there. It ain't like, it ain't nothing like I just make up. So I say, hey, Blood, you know I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? And he like, nigga, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, and I'm like, Blood, that gotta be 100% facts, Blood, on the dead homies. Even though we've been going up over that for years in the county, dead homies, just based on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He like, Blood, you know what I'm saying? It's no secret that something happened, gang, that acting like it didn't. But it's like, anyways, I put that play down. Boom, this the who's. Boom, before the who's, everybody was good peoples. You had Spider Loc, you had everybody on here popping it. We niggas get on and we start exposing all bad people's on Bloods. Dead homies. Now you got now it get to a point where we get on people so much. Dead homies, you got 3 people, which I ain't go this smut I ain't go just doing like that because on the dead homies, like I said, I don't watch content. I don't even watch his shit because on Bloods, that's my brother, and that's my boy, and my boy, I grew up with him, so I already hollered at Peas and I told him content is content, gang. I'm not ever gonna get sucked in this shit to where I'm gonna be on you. For sure, I'm keeping the Figaro facts and real. They at homies. Always facts. Always. I never even told Blood that I ain't gonna keep it facts. But he ain't do nothing, so I stamped him. Good people's GM. Don't forget I never stamped Munchie. Let me keep going. Spoetyface. Right now, him. Name ain't Spoetyface. Blood. I told y'all before it hit the net. I told y'all when remember y'all seen him catting out and doing all this crazy stuff. Y'all just thought he just somebody that just saying this and tripping on people and banning people, but his cousin tripping. Remember I told y'all he's going downhill. GM. He's going into a nobody zone. He's going into getting his name snatched zone. GM. So now he on the net. Now he on the net talk about baby Brayz like I did something wrong. I'm a member. Programs, stumps. On Blush, you the one that's messing up right now on F4G. I don't care what you think you're doing for your community or what you think you're doing on Day of the Homies as a nigga, as a member. I don't care about nothing else. Because, man, we man all day. And we get money and we do. It's supposed to be man. But you know what's happening. On Bloods, and you know that you popping about me. Hope this shit didn't fuck up. And you know that you popping it and lying. Dead homies, I can't believe it. But hey, look, this is what I'm gonna say. The Who's is always open for everybody. On Westside Wings, my page is open for anybody. If any, look, I'm bouncing on anybody's life or whatever, because for somebody to bang it down that he just found some nigga up north with some shit with me on Devil Lanes, I didn't even want to say that on Lanes. But you just off the chain for that. It's foul, dead homies, nigga. I'm glad your homies on you, on Bloods and on F4G. And like I said, up north, I was with Ant and them. If Ant sit right there and then say, nah, it was with Peas. Or none of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be caring about that. I'm saying on the dead homies. People will say anything for content, gang. That's not me. On Bloods. Don't throw my name and shit for content on F4G. Get up on me. Get up on me on the set. Nigga, no, I wasn't paying no mind, so niggas, gang, sitting down with Munchie, he said something about the 40s. He said something about Nip before on the dead homies. Nigga, you sat down with him. On Bloods, you sit down with Adam, he was just talking about your cousin Hen. You no good. Dead homies. Turtle. Whatever. Your name ain't Spoetyface, so Turtle. Bloods, you no good in the 40s, you know it. You know it. You can't tell me one nigga from Denver Avenue that I can't say get on the thing with. It's sad. First, I ain't worried about none of that. Where all that somebody even got in your head and talking about you supposed to do this and this for this first and all that. Gang, I don't know where you going with that. All I say is this. You just said on the thing with Munchie, he said something about Nip before, he said something about 40s before, he said something about 6Os before, he say all type of shit. Look, he saying this shit to your homie. Not me, gang. The Who's on 412 was started from my shit, me talking about me only, my life, what happened in my life. On Bloods, don't forget y'all got me in this shit. 412. When Munchie started getting at me, dead homies. I'm not a blogger. I'm not in y'all LA shit until y'all got me into it. On F4G. Let me see something. Look, I'm not into. Y'all got me in that. You start telling me to get at my celly and stuff like that. So I got at you. On Bloods. That's that. You brung up my bro in it. You start bringing up KS in the streets and all that. Nigga, that's on DLB. Nigga, I told you, you bringing up him, you were just over there with him. Go back over there with him. You on the block with a bottle on the dead homies. My bros and them over there with chops, dead homies. You know, they prop guns, but bros over there with yops, dead homies next to you. Like I said, if something happened, bro, all you gonna do is drop the bottle, break, run into the gate, some dead homies. Figaro. These type of people talk about me on the dead homies and people DM me and say, hey, whoopty whooping them talk about you. Don't DM me telling me nobody talking about me on F4G. These is the type of people that y'all gonna DM me and say don't talking about me. Don't DM me on Bloods. If you fuck with me, don't DM me and tell me no nigga talking about me. JM, unless it's something true. Damo. They talking about some weird shit. Don't put. I don't want to hear it, gang. Bloods, they know how to get at me. I'm a member. I'm Bloods. I call in. I got all my homies on the phone. I collect the dough. I tell the homies we're gonna drop the shit for all the homies for the dough. And on Bloods, when stuff happens, I'm on the phone with my bros. It's on. I'm not no weirdo. I'm sure not no turtle weirdo type nigga. Y'all thought Spider was. Y'all thought everybody thought somebody was somebody till the Who's came out. When the Who's came out, everybody started left and right being bad peoples. GM, I don't care if it wasn't about the Who's or it was on Bloods. When the Who's brack last year, keep it 109th Street. For everybody that watched this, if y'all watch this right now, when the Who's cracked last year, then that shit booted off on Bloods. I remember the net was right, like, and you just booted it off. Everybody popping it, and everybody bad peoples, dead homies. JM on Bloods, I'm on the streets, I stomp. Yeah, I ain't got no weird shit, no smut. Ain't nobody marking me out, nobody talking to me crazy. I don't care about no money. No. Yeah, forget. Yeah. I like that. I keep it facts, and Figaro facts. It was 3 enemies with each other, and none of y'all got down, and I don't know what y'all let Whack tell y'all to start on 10 lanes, but y'all foul for that. On the dead homies, I'm not even gonna play it. None of that. I ain't even gonna be around the bush. On dead homies, I'm gonna be 109th Street now, without even being like that. That's on girl mad. Y'all foul for that. And for all the members in the city and all that see that on Blood Gang, and don't tell them that it's boo, but we ain't don't ever for a second think that's we pressing that on Bloods. Yes, we black and we too strong, one love. But on 10 on Devlin, real members is not saying let's have the Hoovers. I mean, let's have the 8 trades, the families, and the 100. I mean, in the 40s, get together on there, on Bloods, and talk about gang other people, and then gang up on the female, cause she telling y'all the truth. Y'all got a female on there, dead homies telling y'all how to gang bang. Y'all got a female on there telling y'all how to gang bang. Please keep me off there. And she's right. She telling y'all, how you talking about me and who I'm fucking? If you amigo, y'all ain't squab, y'all ain't running to each other about no action. You said fuck his dead homies, you said this, you this before. Figaro, y'all this before. Man, only amigos I'm being bull with on the dead homies. This is the straw. Only amigos I'm being bull with is some niggas I done did it up with, or they brothers, they niggas. For instance, say if I done did it up with, for instance, oh girl bad, I done did it up with people like Dog, Folo, them. But if I read it to them, yeah, dead homies, and they with they peoples, they with they bro, on lanes, cause I'm breathing. But that ain't never be the case. It's always if I'm breathing. Damo, I ain't never got caught out of nothing. In that county jail, Olays, who called me out? Out of all the phase I spoke on, dead homies, who called me out? Or am I always the one that say, yeah, then I got up on peace, even though he bigger, yeah, let's do this, let's get this out of the way, boo, boo. Exactly. Ain't nobody came on here and said I capped about him. No Migos, nothing, nigga. I always talk about names that nobody know. Munchie be on here talking about I got down with old boy from 6 old. He ain't say no name, he talking about a nigga dead and all type of shit. Stop it. Basket nigga, they Clavo. Man, shut up. We don't even know where you from. Dead homies. Every basket up talk about it on GM, they comment on the shit, and everybody that was involved in it comment on it and say, they're rap. Yep. Say no. Man, stop it, nigga. I kept it the other night street on here. On Bloods, don't forget it. On dead homies, and then it was a whole like 4 months straight. Everybody went crazy posting about me, whether it was fake or real, on dead homies and was paying their bills with it. I wasn't tripping. I know how the YouTube game go. That's not fake. That's not play with it though. On Bloods. I'm even talking to people telling them to post about me. They did be asking me, hey, let me do this with you. I'm saying, whatever you need to do to help you on Bloods is good. I'm not none of these weirdos or none of this. I'm not worried about this shit. I just kept it real on Bloods. I'm not tripping. It's still up. The who's ain't never stopping. Dead homies. My new sweater's about to pop out for New Year's. Dead homies is on. My birthday, February 15th. Dead homies, it's up. New sweaters popping out. Everybody, if you fuck with me, gotta buy my sweater for my birthday. I'm dropping them February 1st on Bloods. I'm dropping them February. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop them sooner than that, so everybody can buy them. And the sweaters I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna put the animated face back on them. GM, see who really fuck with baby Brayz. See? Remember, you don't gotta wear it on download. Everybody else wear it. See? Forget they sold out. Dead homies, they gone. Tapping on the who's when you tap in, I'll just keep that shit real. Adam just had everybody going here on Bloods for crumbs. Do that. Stop worried about what a nigga doing, a non-affiliate doing, and a female doing it at that. It's knocking another nigga. I'm talking about, oh, you fuck her. Who don't fuck 4-5 niggas? Tapping on the who's and you tap in on tapping on nothing else. See people have to do it. Hey! Look, and tap in. Look, this is the last thing, but I'm gonna put this as the first thing in this video. So remember, this is the last thing. I'm just putting this as the first thing because this is the most important for this video. Dead homies. Since everything you saying, look, y'all just went on No Jumper. Everybody knows what's going on. And just was on there on Bloods again. I'm not a fake nigga on Bloods. Me and straight on dead homies. His bro is my family anyways. So and he know his bracket. So I'm not worried about Ant. And he ain't worried about me because on the dead homies, I don't know no weird shit about Blood. But anyways, what's weird and wrong was the blinding turtle. His name ain't Spoetyface no more because Spoty's ain't claiming him at all. Dead homies. He just went on there and talked about 4 extra. You think they claiming him 4 extra, put it up with all them 40s, and this nigga put it up by himself? Who you think they with? So look, this is what I'm saying with Peas though. He just lied and said that something about somebody that he fined and all this. Look, this is what I'm saying with you. I'm gonna go live. Dead homies. On 412. Since you find people and do all that, we gonna go live and on Blood since it's all recorded. And I don't want to do this, gang, because on 412 I always said on JM I don't apply back to nothing weird, gang. Y'all already know how I am, Figueroa Street. Come on, Lanes. But it's a whole plot to it. Look, and I'm happy with it because I'm a nigga. Go live with you, whatever you say, boom, boom. You're gonna let your peoples get on here, whoever your boy is, your peoples, whatever I did wrong, boom, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be recorded. Dead homies. Cause we're gonna see who lying. But for you though, what's gonna be recorded? I wanna see you recorded. Go to the 40s, wherever your boy at. Wherever 4 extra at, dead homies. I wanna see you go over there where he at recorded now on Lanes. I wanna do this live whenever you ready. it got to be like within 48 hours, 72 hours. I want to do it. Wherever you want me to be at, I'm gonna do it. GM, go on it. But I want after that on 412. Since you exposed me, whatever, I want you on Dead Homies. I want you to go somewhere. I want you to go to the 40s where you say you from on Bloods, because you ain't Spoetyface no more. And I know that I put it out there. So since I put it out there, you say you found people's whatever. Forget. It's the whole souls, Dead Homies. On Lanes, remember you say you don't know me. The hood. I know when I said your homies said you're bad. Dead Homies. I fuck with members. All members tap in with Baby Brayz, wherever they from. I don't grow mad. Nigga, my bros. And I tap in with members. So on the hood, after that, I want you to put up to the 40s on the set on camera, wherever they at. Cause you keep putting up solo. You see when I pull up, bros pulling up with me. Dead Homies. Every time I get on 109th Street, being by yourself. Every time we see you, is you Spoetyface? Damn. It's sad every time we see you. Dead Homies. Pull up by yourself. Don't forget y'all listen to. Don't forget this is a person that when y'all see him, he say from 40s, Dead Homies. He go on no jumper do cat shit. He say somebody banned. Nobody don't know what he talking about. Big homie saying he be bullshit. On Bloods. When your homies say it from your hood, that's what it is. On Bloods. Don't forget. None of the homies ain't ever gonna get on here and say no weird shit with me. JM. Or they ain't going back to 109th Street. Just know that. From jail, I say that. You say some weird shit, you nobody. Else. Munchie, and this nigga Spoetyface, and sorry to say, he just got caught up in the shit on Bloods, and I know, and he just working at no jumper. Dead Homies, that is not what we doing in LA. Dead Homies. I don't care what nobody say, keeping no peace. We all gonna keep the peace on the set, cause like, but that right there, cause first of all, Munchie disrespectful. He talked about Nipsey before. He talked about that nigga before these homies before, unalive niggas, all type of shit. He done this before. Then he apologized, all that. Spoetyface, y'all ain't never got in. Y'all ain't never had no type of let's do it. Bloods, what is y'all doing sitting down together talking about me, gang? Figaro, it's not what we do. Dead Homies. Anybody say that's what we do in LA, you bad peoples. On else. Tap in on the who's and you tap in on nothing else. Hey, I'm making my new page, GM, right now. Dead Homies. By the end of the night, these videos gonna be up. So run up my new page, JM, all my whole souls, never ever nothing. Nigga, said, forget before the whole souls, everybody was good peoples. Now y'all know who really bad peoples. Blow it down, chill.